How to get a boyfriend to propose to you. And we are looking at 7 practical ways to get him to do so. Some ideas, some concrete, pragmatic and practical ways in which to get him to put a ring on your finger, an engagement ring, or make a marriage proposal. We're looking at number 1, which is really the mindset that we should have, or you should have, when dealing with such an issue. We say that you must be aware and you must understand that there are choices, even when you think there aren't, and you must be willing to honor your core value. If your core value, or one of your core values, a deal breaker is that you want a family, you want to have children, and you want to have them in the context of marriage, then you should honor that. Now we want to look at a second point here, the issue of detaching and detachment. By that, what we are speaking about, you must be willing and able to not to be too emotionally attached to the outcome. You know, sometimes we want something and we are so desperate for this thing that we are crushed and devastated if we don't get it. Now, you may desire marriage, you may desire, and that's a very good thing, you may want it, and you will be disappointed if you don't get it, yes, because these are all human emotions, but we don't want to hang our entire lives upon this one issue as if it will make or break us or send us to the mental institution. So we are asking, and I'm suggesting to you, that you should be willing to accept whatever the outcome is, however painful or glorious or happy it would make you feel. And to do that, we must separate our emotions, our feelings from our intelligence. And how do we do that? Let's just look at the aspect that even though our heart may want something, our intelligence must rule over our heart. For example, if you're wanting to lose weight and your appetite says, oh, let me just have a slice of cake, and you know that if you have one slice, you would eat and devour the entire cake, then we must use our intelligence to say, well, look, I'm looking to lose weight, and if I eat it as much as I desire it, then it is not the best thing to do. So you bring and suppress your desire, your appetite. That's what I'm talking about. Bring your intelligence to bear on this whole issue of wanting to get married or wanting a commitment from your boyfriend. So you need to think about what is the best thing for you, the best decision. You have been in this relationship for however many years. In 6 months' time, in 12 months' time, in the next 5 years, where do you want to be? And where do you see it going? And, if you make a projection, a trajectory in your mind, and you see that nothing is going to come of this, what is the best decision that you need to make? What is best for you? And sometimes you probably even need to consider what's the best for him or what's best for the entire relationship. So you don't want to see the relationship unraveling in front of you, in your mind, and you know that you should make certain decisions now and simply wait until the mess hits the fan. A good example of this is that parents love their children, and there are times when the parent need to say no. Not because the parent is some sadistic, wicked individual, but because the parent knows that even if the child is hurt, even if the child feels the pain and the disappointment of not getting something in the long run, the decision to not give the child something or to discipline the child is for the child's best interests. So Be willing to detach yourself from the outcome, whether the outcome is good or bad. Be willing to bear the consequences, whether they would make you happy if it's a positive outcome, or if you're disappointed, you will cry. Yes, but that's not the end of life. There are more men, there are other choices, and you can move on with your life.